All right, it is Saturday, and we are in our last traditional bar strength movement for the week, and it is our push jerk. We're gonna have 2 sets of 3 at one or two weights, 2 sets of 3. There is no tempo on this. We're thinking about good positioning though, not just going through it mindlessly. So 2 sets of 3, 2 sets of 3, and then 1 set of 3. On this one, you're thinking about building slowly. We're having those 2 sets of 3, kind of moderate, then adding a little bit more, then adding a little bit more. We will have heavy push jerk in the workout. Okay, again, when we push jerk, let's think about what those dips and why we're dipping, and how we're actually going to effectively help power up the bar, but then also using a dip to get under the bar efficiently. So setting up, we get the elbow slightly in front of the bar, fully grip it. We think about that first dip being a lot of power. So even if I'm not taking the bar overhead yet, I can push the knees out, engaging those glutes on the backside and on the butt to then start to power. I can feel that bar wanting to pop off those shoulders, and that's a good sign that we're getting power out of not only the knees straightening out, but the hips straightening out. So it's both of those joints working together. As we push up, so this would be the same for a push press, we're using that power. We don't want to start pushing the bar until we're coming up out of that dip. So use the dip, explode. We're using the second dip, same position, to get underneath and be efficient. Stand, bring it back down. If your timing is off, and as you're dipping, you're starting to press, we're not going to have any of that power from that actual dip, okay? If we're shooting the knees forward, then pushing, we're not getting as much as we can because we're not getting those hips involved by sticking the butt back just a tiny bit. On this as well, if we're thinking that we dip, and then we kind of just stand up and then push it, well, now we're just doing a strict press. So we want to think about how to effectively, most efficiently, transfer that force from the lower body to the upper body there. What we don't want to see either is a thruster, so not doing a full squat into that wasn't even a full squat, but a full squat into a press. Those are exhausting and is not the movement that we're doing today. You're going to get a little bit more of that reflexive speed if we go with that quick dip into our push jerk. Remember getting underneath, make sure that arms are locked out, you're in a good position, and then bring the bar back down. In the workout, 15-minute EMOM, we start with we have 3 different minutes, so we got to do 5 rounds of this. The first minute, you're doing a 200-meter run. If that can't be done in 45 to 50 seconds, we're going to scale that distance down, but this is a good day to work on, can you do a distance for 5 rounds at the same time? This is a good one where you're going to know what your time is on every single run, so you can start to pace yourself on those. Again, for Murph at the end of the month, we're building up some of that capacity to be able to do the mile runs on either end of that workout. Minute 2, you have 6 push jerks, so we're going to take that bar, dip, get underneath for 6 reps. We want to keep those unbroken because then once you finish those, you're going into burpees over the bar for the rest of the minute. Your goal is to get 8 to 12 plus per round. It does not say facing, so don't face it. Go lateral, burpee, jump. Since it's over the bar, we don't have to stand up all the way. We can go right into the jump, into the next burpee. So a burpee into the jump is going to be 1 rep, trying to finish 8 to 12 on each one. You're going to push as hard as you can until the end of the minute, rest for a full minute, then we have to go run, and then repeat again with push jerk, and burpees over the bar. And we do have to do that 5 total rounds. So this one is definitely going to be rough for us to keep moving, but find a distance for the run that you can maintain. Find a weight on the push jerk that doesn't totally exhaust you from being able to do those burpees over the bar consistently each round. Have fun. We'll see you on Saturday.